let me give the opposite member a lesson on immigration and on numbers and on permits of visa.
Guys, from public safety to immigration, the Liberals have the butteriest fingers and just keep dropping the ball, folks. On today's episode, I have Michelle Rempel-Garner and Andrew Lawton, two of my favorite MPs, just showing the blatant idiocracy of left-wing MPs in Parliament. Guys, I'm your host, Parmesan, and this is Niagara Due North. Welcome to the show. You know, one thing that I just can't stand about the libtards up there in Ottawa is not just the blatant hypocrisy, but the utter laziness and stupidity. The left in Canada is the epitome of white privilege. These are the people who rigged every system in the books to get them to where they are today. They can't do anything right whatsoever. They get paid almost $200,000 a year to monitor their staff working, and then they still can't even get anything right. And if you don't sit there with a smile on your face, happy that these people are pissing down your mouth, then you're just a fascist, you're a bigot, you're all of these things that are wrong with the world, you're morally corrupt, you're from Alberta, you're Elon Musk, and you're Donald Trump, all of this stuff. All you libs out there, this is why we're so angry that you guys re-elected these people. These guys have done nothing. They got so rich, okay? Melanie Jolie, $2 million she's made since off of just a salary, not stocks, just a salary since she's gotten in, and she's done absolutely nothing. You guys voted for her again. It is so frustrating. Did you guys hear about the absolute R-tard that is running the public safety? Oh, my freaking God, man. Andrew Lawton, one of my favorites, proud YouTuber, going up there in Parliament. It's great for him to be there, because what's funny about YouTubers is we know how to get a clip, right? Andrew Lawton set this dumb ass up so perfectly, and this guy looks like an absolute idiot.
Mr. Chair, does the minister know what an RPAL is?
No, Minister.
I do not.
Member.
Does the minister know what the CFSC is?
I'm a minister.
I do not, no.
Member.
I'll stipulate, Chair, that is the Canadian firearm safety course that all gun owners in Canada have to do to get their firearms license. Has the minister ever done the Canadian firearm safety course?
The Honourable Minister.
Speaker, it's my third week on the job. No, I have not.
The Honourable Member.
I love that. It's my third week on the job, officer. You're not supposed, you're in charge of public safety, and you have no prior involvement with public safety before 3 weeks ago. This guy's like 40. You ever watched your kids play? You don't know nothing about public safety whatsoever? Like, you could have looked at some freaking guns before, man, a couple years ago.
Does the minister know what safety classes and safety demands are expected of law-abiding Canadian gun owners?
The Honourable Minister.
This is not about law-abiding gun owners, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable Member.
It is.
How can the minister make that claim when he doesn't know the basic
owners.
fundamentals of law-abiding gun ownership in this country, Chair?
Fucking insane. Insane. It looks edited, guys, but things take a long time, so they cut out a lot of the crap, okay? Like my YouTube videos. Okay, you see a big weird edit? That's because I suck. You just try to point this out to some people on X, and they just will not see it. It grinds my gears. This is really embarrassing. Michelle Rempel-Garner doesn't even take the gloves off, okay? Michelle Rempel-Garner's gloves fall off after this answer. Unbelievable.
Liberals promised to cap foreign study permits, which also allow people to work in Canada. But new data shows that the Liberals blew their cap out of the water by handing out a whopping 500,000 foreign study permits last year, roughly the same population as all of Halifax. Why did the Liberals bring 500,000 foreign students to Canada during a massive housing shortage, and while
there's a girl behind there. That MP right there. She looks like she's gonna kick your ass, man. She looks like she's gonna kick your ass.
youth in Canada can't find jobs?
The Honourable Minister of Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship.
She looks like she had all of her teeth punched out in a boxing match yesterday. And now she's coming for you for revenge.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much for that question. Those figures are inaccurate. It's misinformation. This new government has heard it.
First of all, look at this stereotype. Are you kidding me? She looks and sounds everything like Betty White.
Work to improve our immigration system, and the introduction of Bill C-2 Tuesday was an example of that. We are taking significant steps to preserve the integrity of our system while also upholding our humanitarian commitments, because we understand a well-managed immigration system is essential to a safer, stronger Canada.
That's awesome. Send me to Ottawa, guys. I want to find out what that lady just yelled there.
The Honourable Member for Calgary Nose Hill.
So I got those numbers from the minister's website. I went on the website and I read them. So in the middle of a housing crisis...
Just like the last 10 years, you know, it'd be funny if it wasn't so disgusting, right?
She brought 500,000 people to Canada. These people compete with Canadians for jobs, require housing and healthcare. If her department's numbers aren't the real numbers, what are the real numbers?
Like Michelle, she's one of the OGs. And she rocks.
The Honourable Minister of Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship.
Mr. Speaker, let me give the opposite member a lesson on immigration and on numbers and on permits and visas.
On permits and visas! Does she not have, like, fucking school forms to fucking print out and send home?
Many applications and many individuals, we recognize that to balance our immigration and to have a good country, we need temporary and we need permanent residents. Some applicants have multiple numbers, and so therefore I would suggest that we look into those numbers a little bit more in detail. Thank you.
It shrugs her off like she's just such a trailer park trash, man. And that's why we hate the Liberals. That's why we hate the Liberals. Right, folks? Liberals frickin' suck. And I tell you, that does not give Juno News, Rebel News, or every other conservative YouTuber that has bigger influence than me to keep their numbers wrong about immigration. That's right. Are we taking in a lot of people? Hell yeah. We're supposed to take in 1 million people every year for the next fucking 60 years. Guys, nothing is ever going to work right for the rest of our lives. Something needs to happen bigly. This bigly, okay? Guys, if you liked what you saw today and you want to follow along and make fun of more of these idiots, then like and subscribe down below and leave a comment. Is this the dumbest thing you've seen a Liberal do? What is the dumbest thing you've seen a Liberal do? I'll catch you guys next time.